Hello, guys. I hope you're having a good holiday season. While you're watching this video, I'm actually in Florida with my family, and I really like coming to Florida at Christmas because you do still have a white Christmas in a sense. It's just the sand on the beach, and it's just kind of fun to go there and experience warm weather when it definitely feels like I should be in the snow still. So yeah, I live in Ohio, by the way. Anyway, today I am doing an oil painting. You may have seen me work on this on my Twitch channel. I did 2 streams with this entire piece. It took a really long time to paint this, and I've been wanting to delve into oils again for a really long time. Before I started doing YouTube, my favorite mediums to use were acrylic paint and anything pretty similar. I wasn't too experienced with oil, but I did enjoy it. I really like gouache paint as well, even though I recently got into that. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my process. This still feels kind of new for me because it's just not as familiar as acrylic or Copic marker or something. But I like to paint on wood panel, so I did some research with how I should go about it with oil paint, and a lot of people said to gesso it 3 times and lightly sand in between each layer. So I did that, and it worked perfectly. I'm very happy with how smooth it was, and the oil didn't soak into the gesso or into the wood grain. It worked I have no complaints. And the oil paint that I'm using is from a couple different brands. I'm using Van Gogh because I got a huge set of that and I'm trying to use it up. I'm using some Winsor & Newton, and I think actually that's all for this. And yeah, I put some stuff in my, terpenoid? Yeah, I put some stuff in there to make it dry within like 24 hours. I forget the name right now. Somebody can comment below. Oh, it's called Galakide. Is that how you pronounce it? Well, anyway, I mixed Galakide and Gamsol. Yeah, because I watched one of Lena Danya's videos, and that's kind of what she did for one of her tutorials, and I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up and stuff, and I just tried to do my research beforehand. I'm really glad I did that because I really like to paint with thin paint and blend, and texture is fun sometimes. For this piece though, I just felt like really blending, and you can see here that I shade the contour of the cheekbones and stuff, and then I go back to it like 5 more times and stuff. But layering is very important with paint. The first couple layers, it might just look really blobby and like it's not going anywhere. And so if you find yourself during that stage, I just want to let you know it's normal, so don't give up. You just have to keep working with it and keep layering. You'll be surprised at what it changes into later on if you keep going with it. So that's kind of how I felt with her cheeks and just different parts of this painting as I went. I definitely feel like I want to get back into painting people, though. You know, it just feels like home for me. I really like more of a realistic style, but with kind of a fantasy approach or just something surreal incorporated into the artwork. So when I made this piece, I knew I wanted to do something like that. And on my Twitch stream, I kept telling everybody I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do though, because I didn't really have this piece planned out. I just kind of went with the flow of my feelings, and as my ideas came to me, I just kind of did them. And so at the end, I add my fantasy touch, so to speak. I hope you like it when you see it. But I'm really happy with how this piece turned out. I know that there are things I need to work on, I would like to practice proportions of faces just a little better because, well, you can see right now the right eye doesn't look right. I go back and I fix that, but that whole side of the face just proportionally, I feel like it could use some work. So, that's just one thing that I'm constructively criticizing. I like to always give myself a couple points of constructive criticism when I'm done with my work, and it always gives me a reason to keep pushing on and improving. So, yeah. And I welcome any constructive criticism from you guys, or just, I love to know what kind of emotions you feel when you watch my pieces. It's always fun because everybody takes away different feelings, you know? Maybe it stirs up a memory for you, or maybe it just inspires some sort of backstory. I love to have backstories with my characters. For her, I'm not really sure what her backstory would be, but she definitely likes flowers and likes to kind of hide out in them, like almost as if she is a part of them. And you'll see what I mean in a minute once I do this part of the painting, which was really fun, and I have to credit my Twitch followers on the stream for helping me with this idea. They helped me come up with the idea of using white flowers and kind of just incorporating it in her hair and making it her clothing and everything. So I did a couple layers with that, and then I added a couple more flowers just because I felt like it looked like she was wearing a blanket or something, and I kind of wanted it to seem more brought to life, you know, like it's her shirt. So that's why I added a couple. In the background, I kind of wanted more of the nature feel back there too. That way it didn't seem like some Mona Lisa portrait, because honestly she reminds me of Mona Lisa. But yeah, I added a couple flowers and branches back there. It's not specifically supposed to be a plant that exists, it's just kind of what I was feeling. I felt like it went really well with her outfit. So I can't really tell you what the plants are in the background. It's just kind of giant trees with huge flowers on them or something. But I had a lot of fun making it. And as usual, the hair was so therapeutic to paint. I love painting hair. It's actually so much faster than using Copics or colored pencil or even watercolor, because oil is so easy to blend. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing more oil paintings in the future. I pretty much fell in love with oil paint here, and I can't wait to keep practicing, keep developing my skills and applying them to new projects. And I'm excited to learn with you guys. So if you're learning how to use a different medium right now, tell me about it. I want to know your experience. What's the new thing you're using? What are your thoughts? Do you like it better than any other mediums you're used to, you know? So it'd be nice to hear that. Anyway, yeah, I have a couple other wood panels gessoed and ready right now. So once I come back to Ohio, it's weird saying that because I'm still in Ohio as I'm recording this, but you know what I mean. I'll definitely delve into some more oil paintings. I'm not really sure what I want to paint yet, but definitely nature and people call out to me. Well, I hope you liked this video. It's a little different from my other ones because I'm changing my style, and I've dropped some hints on social media that my style is going to take a serious turn lately, and or in the future, you know. And this is the turn I'm talking about. I want to get back into oils, do some more like realistic fantasy surreal kind of things like this, and just kind of feel at home. You know, I'm jumping out of my comfort zone by using oils, but at the same time, I feel so at home because this is what I've been wanting to paint for so long. So I'm very happy, and I hope that you find the medium that makes you really happy too, because it is so joyful once you're there and you're working on what you've been desiring to work on for so long. And your art doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's art is perfect. We're all learning every day together. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by my channel. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year, and I'll see you in 2017. My store opens back up on January 9th, 2017. So if you would like prints of this, you are more than welcome to come along then. Have a good day. Bye.